$750,000, and it seems like kind of a small parcel, but I thought it was an awful lot of money.
That's resident Judy Spiegel at a recent St. Johns County Commission meeting as they discussed a major purchase under the Land Acquisition Management Program, or LAMP. Amy Cherry reports.
Commissioner Krista Joseph raised concerns about this particular piece of property, 30 acres of land located off County Road 13 South. This parcel of land was chosen for acquisition for conservation through the LAMP before the additional funding was approved at the recent budget meeting.
We did not know we were going to put $2 million in LAMP for next year, and this is $700,000 that could go to a contiguous property. See how the property's divided and it's not together? I'm not sure if we can use that because it's not together, it's separated, and I feel like if we're going to spend our money on conserving land, it should be all together, and then maybe people can use it for mountain biking, hiking, whatever. And then we have this $2 million in the future. We could buy a bigger piece maybe with the 700 going to a bigger piece and not doing this one.
Resident Nicole Crosby suggested the board reconsider this purchase.
Based on the fact that we now have this $2 million, everything should be reevaluated at this point. And then the separate issue is the quality of the land itself, and I'm extremely concerned about the division. Wildlife is not known for being very respectful of borders, and there are borders going right through that. What happens when wildlife crosses from one piece to the other, or tries to cross? I would just ask you to consider tabling it and allowing the land board to take a look at this in light of having this really great new funding. So why rush into it?
Commissioner Henry Dean feels this property is the right choice.
There's a long history to the St. Johns River Blueway. All those properties that have been identified in that Blueway program have a very high environmental functional value, and this falls in that category.
The board voted 4-1, with Joseph casting the sole no vote to approve the purchase of land that's mostly wetlands for conservation for $735,000. With St. Augustine's local morning news, I'm Amy Cherry.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
We're excited as residents. My wife is excited. My neighbors are excited. The city's excited.
St. Augustine Beach Mayor Don Zamora tells Liz Ryan what everyone is so excited about.
The Publix on Anastasia Island is going to come tumbling down. And in its place will be a shiny new Publix. Part of the new plan is outdoor patios.
Places where people can come and get coffee, ice cream, sit outside. You always see a friend or a neighbor in Publix. It's a great place to catch up with people, so now they're going to make a nice little area for folks to do that.
And they're making the parking lot easier to navigate.
They're going to improve the traffic flow. They're going to straighten out the parking spaces. They're going to also add additional parking spaces. And they're going to improve the ingress and egress, the driveways coming in and out of Publix on both sides.
When will owner Regency Centers start this transformation?
They come to maybe their final city meeting in October, and their hope is to get started sometime early next year, I would say Q1 of next year, and they anticipate taking about 12 months for the entire build-out. They hope they're being conservative with that, and we would love to see them reopen for the big holidays, at least the big food holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's at the end of the year, but that may be a little bit of an aggressive timeline. So right now they've communicated about 1 year.
So for about a year, Winn-Dixie will be the only game in town.
The residents, the tourists, everybody that comes in that I talk to are a little bit concerned about not having a Publix to go to for a little while, but they are extremely excited about getting a brand new Publix. That is one of the busiest Publix locations in the state, and it's probably one of the oldest. It's been there as long as I've been on the island, at least 20 years.
For St. Augustine's local morning news, I'm Liz Ryan.
The weekend is here and there's plenty of family fun to be had in St. Johns County. This is Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids.
This weekend, the Just Between Friends Fall Sale is happening. This community event happens twice a year. They're open today through Sunday, with Sunday being their 50% off sale day. This weekend is Ancient City Con, an annual comic convention. Celebrate science fiction, anime, gaming, and more. There will be featured special guests, comic artists, cosplay enthusiasts, and authors. Creative Me Art Studios is hosting a teen pizza and paint night tonight. Teens aged 14 and older can come into the studio for an artistic outlet. Pizza and soda will be served during intermission. Bring your mini DIYer into Lowe's tomorrow and tackle a new project when they create a super fun football player card holder. Get in the game and score with this hands-on free workshop. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's local morning news. I'm Rich Carroll.